Dear friends, Namaste. In our last video, we have seen the importance of observation, right? And what is important, and it must be simple, right? In our observation, we need to be simple and humble. Okay, only such an observation is useful in self-knowing, right? Not when it is going for some end result, right? So after that, today I want to talk about, if you see the spiritual practices of the presently, how the spiritual practices are going, if you look into them, there is this thing called controlling, right? Controlling our thoughts. Many of us will go for controlling. Suppose you have fear, you have to overcome fear. They say you have to control your emotions, you have to control your thoughts, and you have to use your willpower to control, right? It generally goes. The mind, it charters all the time. The chartering goes on inside our skull. The thought process, it runs like a machine, right? And some ideology, philosophy, spirituality, some spiritual people say that we need to control our thoughts, right? And I want to talk about that. And is that correct? Is that really a correct approach? Even we can observe few people who do yoga, meditation by sitting quietly, and when you are doing meditation or yoga, if there is a result, that means you want to control, right? You want to control the disorder inside your psyche. Okay. So when we talk about controlling, there are two things comes into the picture, right? Controller and the controlled, right? Suppose I want to control my thought. I want to control my fears, my desires, okay? My anger, I want to control my anger, let's say, suppose, okay? Now the question comes, suppose I am angry, or I am full of desire, I am full of fear, right? And I am trying to overcome it. But the question is, am I different from that anger? You understand? It's very, very interesting to observe these minute things. I am angry, right? And I want to control my anger. I want to judge. The moment I am angry, I am full of that. I am that anger. That anger is not something different from me. Psychologically, I am that anger. When I am full of desire, I am that desire, right? But what the thinking process, the thought process, what it does is it divides. After the moment your anger is over, it separates you, it divides and creates an illusion. There is a controller and the thing to be controlled. And this controller, it gives you a sense that it is in a good state, right? And this is controlling the disorder, right? The controller is in orderly state and the controlled is in disorderly state. This division happens. This is the trick played by thought. By its nature, by its working nature, it divides all the things. How it divides the people, the countries. In the same manner, inside the psyche, it divides the controlled and the controller. Whereas the moment I am At the moment of angry, when I'm angry, full of anger, I am that anger, right? Only after that is over, right, I want to control. This I want to control comes into being because I have knowledge that anger is not a good state of mind. Somewhere I have read, somewhere I have listened. Okay, from that knowledge, I have this sense of I have to live without anger. I have that knowledge somewhere. Okay, so because of the knowledge, the thought, what it has, it divides as control and the controller. Right? But if you see, I am that anger. As long as this division exists, you see, the control, the control and the controller. As long this division exists, there is always effort and struggle. You see, psychologically, I am putting effort to I make myself better a human being. This effort and struggle, the conflict between these two. And this is all the effort and struggle, conflict that is going between these two is the food for thought. It is producing food for itself. It is the blood and bone for thought. Actually, it is not helping you. You see, by dividing controller and the control, you see, it is feeding itself. It is not actually helping you. It is just deceiving that it is helping you. Right? This division, as long as this division exists, it is happy. Thought, it can survive. It can survive because as long as these two exist, the controller tries to control. And the effort, struggle, and if you can see in yourself, all the time I am trying to correct myself through struggle and effort, right? Thought grows and more and more and more. Okay. So this is the problem with this is the trick of thought, to divide as though there is a controller which is in orderly state, which can act upon the control, which is anger, and it can turn into a orderly state. Right? This is a deceiving nature of thought. You see, actually the real fact is, I am that anger. I am that desire. I am that disorder. See, psychologically, when something terrible thoughts or disorderly thoughts are coming, suppose if I am fully self-centered or full of fear or whatever, full of fear, okay, I am that fear. I am not separate from that fear. You see, it's really wonderful to realize this fact that I am that fear. Okay, once you realize you are that fear, you see what happens. If you can see, you can observe all the present theories, the ideologies, everything, spiritual practice, everything is about doing something about that fear. That is full of struggle, effort, and more disorder. But if I can see the fact that I am that fear, I am that anger, I am that desire, okay, then this acting upon the disorder stops. You no more put struggle and effort to correct it. You see, this is really wonderful because you are no more losing your energy, your effort and struggle. You become silent because you are that fear. If that fear something different from you, you can do something. But you are that very fear. You are that very desire. You are that very thing that you want to control. It's really beautiful to realize this fact. You are the thing that you want to control. Then you see you are free of that all that struggle and effort to correct itself. that pain, that sorrow, all the time that you want to improve yourself, that you want to be a better in your psyche, the effort and struggle that you are keeping to be a better person, or to be famous, or whatever it is, you are free of that. You see, a sense of silence and a sense of joy comes into being the moment you realize that you are that very thing that you want to control. There the energy is there. There you have energy. It brings up some kind of harmony between the disorder and you. You see, that harmony is love. That harmony, that when you are tremendously peaceful within yourself and when you are related to something, that is love. See, that love has the capacity to understand and go beyond your fears. See, it is extraordinary thing if this can, if this truth is, if you can embed this truth deeply inside yourself. The controller is an illusion, trick played by thought to deceive yourself. As long as there is a controller, there is always full of effort and struggle. Right? But once if you can realize that you are that very thing that you want to control, all that effort and struggle to control has been dropped. You are gathering energy. You are full of energy. That being with full of energy is love. Without energy, there is no love. All we talk about the loving our country or this and that is nonsense. If you are not really a happy human being, and if you are not really a peaceful human being, if you are not really don't know what it really means to be harmonious, what really lies behind the word harmony, what it means to be harmonious to another person, to with my mental state. If you don't know that, if you are all the time fighting, struggling, putting effort, with that state of mind, I can talk about love, right? But it's not love. It's another duplicate of love, which has got no value, right? See, once this is realized that there is only the thing, but the controller is an illusion, but only whatever the disorder, that is only real. And with that, if I became harmonious, right, there is energy, there is love and compassion, and there only you can observe this simple observation that we have discussed in our earlier video. That is possible. There only you can observe them with simple mind, and only that simple observation you can cross it, because you have energy, you are full of happiness, because you are out of that struggle and effort to change yourself. You are harmonious, whatever you are. It may be ugly or beautiful, whatever it is, you are harmonious with that state of mind. See, it is very, very important to understand this point when you go for self-knowing. Okay, please give a thought that, and try to see in yourself that how thought brings up this controller, right, and it destroys everything. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.